Swear your love is ecstasy. Get high when you're next to me. I'm in the clouds. Your touch is my remedy. Lose all of my sanity. I love the sound when you tell me I'm the only one. Way you got me feeling makes me come undone. Baby, you make it look easy. At the top, but you can meet me. Rise and shining like the sun. You're the coffee in my cup. Couldn't never get enough.
Welcome to the world of music. Are you ready? Volume up, ladies.
Hello, today is July 13. We just finished the dance recital. I just got home and yeah, I'm so tired! Napagod na ako. Pero syempre kakain pa rin. I'm so happy because my first summer workshop experience was way back in 2014 and literally 10 years later, this is only the second time I'm doing this. Of course, my body has changed a lot, my energy levels has changed a lot, life happened, and the way I danced before is now totally different. And although super nakakapagod, I'm still happy and actually quite emotional because my friends came to watch. And yeah, I'm so happy that they also enjoyed the show. And I think it was also their first time seeing me dance. So yeah, thank you for listening to my little pep talk. By the way, I just wanted to quickly share the makeup products that I used for my dance recital. Originally, I was planning to film myself backstage doing my makeup, but of course everyone's very busy. I felt like it's a bit hassle to film while doing my makeup. But anyway, I only have a few products. If you personally know me, I used to work as a professional makeup artist, and it's just crazy to see that my personal makeup kit has been downsized to this very small bag. I think The only brand new product here is this one. This is the Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation. But before we dive into this, I'm gonna share everything by order, I guess. So for my primer and finishing spray, I used the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus in the matte variant. I have mixed feelings about the bottle itself, but I know that they released a new version, so I'm just waiting for this to be done, and probably I would repurchase the smaller version with the new spray bottle. I do have a MAC concealer. I don't know where it is right now, but it's the Studio Finish concealer in the shade NW25, if I'm not mistaken. So that's what I use to conceal my blemishes. And for my under eyes, I used the Maybelline Fit Me. I actually have two shades because initially I wasn't so sure which one would be the perfect match for me, but it's fine because it's just really affordable and it's really good. I like this concealer a lot. For my eyebrows, this one is something that I just recently tried. This is from the Filipino. Why is it shiny? Later we'll check. This is the Absidy brow pencil, and I like it because it's not too creamy, not too waxy. It's just the right consistency. I also appreciate how thin life goes on. So as I was saying, the formula is actually pretty good. It did last me the entire day. Of course, I had to retouch before actually going on stage, but this has been my go-to brow product lately, and I also like that when you buy this, you always get a free refill. For the eyeshadow, this is also something that I just tried. This is a new release from Detail Cosmetics, another Filipino local makeup brand. They come in 4 different color palettes, but I got this one. This is called, what is this? Soleil. Is that how you pronounce it? Basically, these shades are more on the warm side. Honestly, all of the shades are actually pretty good. The only comment I have for this very dark brown is that for some reason it tends to get patchy. I don't know why, because the other matte shades aren't like that, to be honest. But yeah, it's a pretty affordable palette for what it is, and I think if you're a makeup beginner, you will also love this. Fairly pigmented. Even the shimmers are so pretty, like this one. I think I used this on my eyelids or my inner corner. I actually can't exactly remember the shades that I used, but I'm pretty sure these two, I used them both. Yeah, these are great. But I think the best one is this. This is another product from Detail Cosmetics. It's the, I don't know why it's not for you there. This is the Clay Pen No Budge Color Stick in the shade Clay. So this is an eyeshadow stick. This is a matte variant. It's so creamy, but once it sets, it really sets. It's not gonna budge. It's not gonna move around. And for someone like me who has really oily eyelids, this is really good. I used this as an eyeshadow base for this palette, and they both worked well together. I don't have any photos after the concert, like selfies, but I remember my eyeshadow was still intact even after performing on stage. So that's really a good thing. I'm really happy about these two, and again, the fact that they are so affordable, they're so worth it. Another product that I recently bought, just I think last June. This is a gel eyeliner, but it's in the shade Espresso. It's like a very dark brown, which is also quite creamy at first, but once it sets, it also dries down. Very matte. It's also very long wearing. I use this for my eyeliner and also for tight lining. Of course, my Studio Fix powder for setting. I've also been using these two. Oh my gosh, it's leaking. It's quite surprising for me because it's been so long since I had this kind of problem, but we're gonna move on. This is the Life Proof Airy Concealer from BLK, but this is a contour shade. I think the color is just fine because it looks intimidating at first, but once you blend it out, it's pretty okay. But to be honest, once I'm done with this, I really don't see myself repurchasing it. And for this one, this is the BLK Creamy All Over Paint in the shade Petal. I use this as a blush, like a base for my powder blush. It's also pretty good. I like the finish of it. It's just surprising that I encountered this problem, but again, it's fine. It's an affordable product anyway. I just did not expect that to happen. It's a pretty natural kind of pink shade. And the powder blush I put on top is this one from MAC. This is Burnt Pepper. When it comes to blushes, I like shades like these because, I don't know, it's just, I'm very biased with very rosy, very warm, very burnt shades. It does look quite intimidating on the pan, but it's actually very pretty on the skin. This is like my everyday blush. Of course, for mascara, the Hyper Curl by Maybelline. I think this is the only mascara that I've repurchased so many times already. It's good for my eyelashes. It doesn't smudge, it doesn't budge. Considering that it's a drugstore product, it works really well. And lastly, for the lips, I used another BLK product. This is the Pillow Matte in the shade Tides. This is actually described as a warm brown, if I'm not mistaken, but for me it just really translates like a very deep red. So yeah, I figured if I'm gonna be on stage, I needed to use a very, bold lip. That's why I went for this particular color. Before I forget, going back to this, given that this is a liquid foundation, it's still very lightweight, it's still very skin-like, so even if I use this every day, it's still very ideal. It's still very easy to wear, easy to blend, and I think for 2,700 pesos, it's worth it. I know some of us might think that's too expensive, but honestly, if there's a specific category in makeup that I am willing to splurge, it would always be the base products. So when I wore this during the dance recital, I still got a bit oily afterwards, but the foundation was still there because it claims to be long wearing and also waterproof, so I guess the claims are true. So yeah, this is now my go-to foundation, and I'm really happy that I got to try this. So there you go, those are the products that I used during my dance recital, and basically this is also what I use on a daily basis. It's a very compact yet very efficient makeup kit. If you have other recommendations for me, why not just comment down below, and I'd be happy to see some of your recommendations.